So we are about to find out here, are you on the right path? We're going to have three cards to choose from as always. So tap into your intuition and figure out which one's calling out to you most. And we're going to find out here, are you on the right path? So you can choose here between card number one here, card number two, or card number three. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and tap into pile one first here. Are you on the right path? We're about to go ahead and find out. Spirit, give us insight here for pile one. Is pile one on the right path? Is pile one on the right path? Oh, we got suffering in silence. So it seems like here there's something that you really want, need, deserve here that you haven't received, haven't gotten. Okay, let's talk more about it for pile one here. Yeah, but your intuition is trying to tell you that you are going to get what you want. And it seems like it has to do with some sort of partnership, some sort of relationship. Okay, so this could be a romantic or a non-romantic relationship here, but it has to do with a connection. Tell us more here for pile one. What's going on? Okay, so it looks like you're meant to step in your power when it comes to this connection, this relationship here. It's part of you being on your right path here to be showing up very empowered, showing up very confident. Hey, boo, showing up very strong when it comes to this connection. It looks like you may need to set some boundaries, set the record straight here, because if not, then it leaves you to suffer in silence. Okay, it really leaves you in a place here to not getting what you want unless you step up and let this person know that this is not the way this connection is gonna go. Okay, so you can get on the right path here at pile one as soon as you let this person know that you tired of being patient. This is somebody that it seems like they always got excuses, or they always making you wait, or they always breadcrumbing, or they always dangling a carrot. Hey, boo, they always doing something here and it's making you wait. And that's not fair for you, because the more you wait, the more you suffer. So this is why you are not going to be waiting anymore. Hey, boo, you're not going to be waiting. Okay, you're going to be stepping in your power and letting this person know, look, hey, you need to go ahead and get it together, or you need to go ahead and go away, one or the other, because this person is just stressing you the hell out. And it's like, yeah, there's a strong connection with them, yes, but at the same time, it's like this person's there to kind of test you and test your resolve to step into your power, because the connection is meant to proceed. Yes, it is, right? It's meant to proceed, but it only happens here if you're in your power, if you are assertive, if you protect your rights here. Because that's when, hey, boo, this is when everything moves quickly, right, in a new direction in this connection. This is when you start feeling happiness in this connection. This is when you start feeling vindicated in this connection. This is when you start getting what you want, right? But it's when you stand tall and stand in your power and set those boundaries and set the record straight. It's like as soon as you do that, right, the energy completely shifts from suffering in silence to accelerated motion. You get what I'm saying? It's like this person all of a sudden learns real quick, right, that some changes need to be made, because you're not going to sit around and suffer and wait on them. It's not happening. No, 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 no. And that makes sense with this card one that was chosen, because it's saying it's not the end, it's the beginning. And that's the fact. So you may have to set the record straight. You may have to cut this person off. You may have to just let them know you're not interested in the offer that they got. And then all of a sudden, there's going to be a new beginning with this person. Okay, so it's like they're here to test you and get you to stand up for yourself, no matter how good the connection is. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more here. Look, yes, your heart space is telling you. So this is not even fully like a logical decision. There's something in your heart, okay, in your soul, that's telling you here that you deserve more, that's telling you that you deserve the best, that's telling you that you deserve to have and not go without, right? And the only way to do that is to set the line in the sand with this person, to set the record straight here with this person. It's the only way here. Yeah, because if not, they leave you very anxious. Hey, booze, hey, booze. They leave you very anxious, very worried, right? And it's like, you don't deserve this. Who wants to be stressed and anxious all the time waiting on somebody? Who wants to be stressed trying to find out if the person is going to step up or they not? Are they going to treat you right or they not? Okay, if you want to like the video, I would be grateful. But look, it's like the anxiety, the stress here just becomes too much if you don't step up and not people please this person. You see here, so it's like you're being told you get a lot more value when you don't people please this person. Because sometimes, thanks y'all, I love you. Sometimes, right, we'll sit there and, okay, well, if I go with the flow long enough, eventually they're gonna change. Okay, if I go with the flow long enough, eventually they're gonna get better. All right, if I go with the flow long enough, right, eventually they gonna get it, they act together. But that's not the way this is going to work, right? This is going to work here when this person realizes that you're not going to sit around and be the one anxious. They're going to be the ones anxious when you set the record straight, or when you walk away, when you shut the door, whatever it may be. Okay, that's when this person all of a sudden is going to swiftly make some changes and stop moving at a snail pace, and stop dangling carrots, and stop breadcrumbing, okay, and stop moving slow and moving like a snail. So there's something here about you needing to basically cause this to happen by letting this person know you're not waiting on them. You get what I'm saying? It's like when you wait, the person makes you wait longer and longer and longer and longer. When you set the record straight, then all of a sudden they get some speed on it. Okay, you see, it's called an on and off relationship. This for some of y'all. This may be an on and off. Okay, but for some of you here, this person, they may need to go off so they can get back on, because they don't got their act together right here. Now, for anybody asking for questions, okay, if you subscribe, right, I'll probably go ahead and do free questions, but this is a pick a card. All right, all right now, but I do love doing free questions too. All right, look, this person's gonna be jealous for your energy as soon as you let them know that you're not dealing with the games that they playing. That's when all of a sudden they start yearning for you. Okay, there's something about you being too going with the flow, too giving, too self-sacrificing, too people-pleasing, that would make this person comfortable to keep doing the things that they're doing, right? So the only way to get this connection on track is to set some sort of boundaries. Now, I would always tell people, setting boundaries does not mean acting a fool. It does not mean going off and acting like a tyrant, okay? Even though, I mean, if you want to, I ain't gonna stop you, baby. But setting boundaries just means letting the person know what you will and will not deal with, what you will and won't take, what you will and won't settle around for, right? And so there's something about this person that keeps making you wait and telling you to be patient for something that's got you in a place of suffering, and suffering is not the right path for you at all, boo, okay? You should not be in a path of suffering. So if this person can't step up and help you get out of that suffering, hey, boo, if the person can't step up and help you get out of that suffering, then they need to go ahead and step to the left and exit stage left, like Beyonce said, to the left, okay? Once you let them know this, all of a sudden, oh wait, let me hurry up and get my act together. Oh wait, you know what I'm saying? And so it could be a little hurtful to make it happen in the first place, but it's literally the only way to get this person on track, because this is the type of person that, unfortunately, naturally, they will take kindness for weakness, okay? And I've learned over the years, right, that not everybody that takes kindness for weakness is doing it on purpose. All right, some of them are oblivious, but they yet and still will do it. So this is where you got to be careful and make sure you're not letting nobody take your kindness for weakness. Okay, definitely. So we gonna go ahead and move on to pile 2 and see what it is that pile 2's got going on, for if they on the right path. Pile 2 was the doing nothing is fine 2 card. Hey boos, hey boos. I'm so happy to see everybody. Okay. On the right path. We got the firm foundation here. You said some facts. All right, boo. I'm happy to help always, okay? We got, look, pile two. Right now, what you need to know here is that you deserve something very firm, very solid in your life, okay? What you're supposed to have in your life is supposed to be ironclad. You shouldn't be feeling unsettled. You shouldn't be feeling like things are going to crumble at any given moment. Hey, booze, okay? You shouldn't be feeling any of that. They're saying that right now your heart is activated, right? And it is telling you here that you deserve something firm and solid, and that you deserve some level of rewards. There's been something blocking this, and we're going to get into it. Tell us more here for pile two. Are they on the right path? See, it's like you are. We got destiny here. You're on the path towards some sort of firm foundation in your life. What is this firm foundation? What is this? Tell us more. What is this? Okay. It's after a tower moment here with somebody that you're partnered up with. So, look, something is going to crumble, but then you're going to get a lot of recognition and reward. It has to do with some sort of partnership, alliance, or connection. Now, this could be a romantic, it could be a business, it could be a platonic, it could be a familial. I don't know, okay? What I do know is that something's going to happen in this connection that creates a tower moment, and that's going to create a big bit of instability, okay? But right after this tower moment, things are going to happen to where you finally feel stable, secure, good. And this is part of your destiny. Yes, because you're supposed to have a very bright future, a future full of light, a future full of happiness, a future full of abundance. And you're on the way there. But this tower moment, let's find out what this tower moment is. Why does this tower moment need to happen first? What is this? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Again, see, whatever the tower is, this is a wish fulfillment for you. You about to get some sort of blessing here, a pile two. Okay, you on the track to some sort of wish fulfillment after you have a tower moment in this connection. Is this connection getting on track? Is it, what does this tower moment have to do with this connection? Let's find out more info. We need to know, baby. We need to know. See, there's something that you're becoming aware of, some sort of knowledge that you're getting. There's something that's coming to light, but what's coming to light is a wish fulfillment. So it's like something has to crumble, but then right after that, you get some hella good news, and you start feeling like your dreams is coming true. Yes, okay? But this is also, look, I see what it is. See, this is almost a little bit similar with pile one, but it could be different here because pile one was definitely about love. This is about any connection. Look, babe, okay? Somehow, the tower moment is some sort of withdrawal or distance that happens in this connection, okay? Because we got the solitude, we got the emotional withdrawal, okay? We got the heartache and loss and the authority. You're taking charge over some sort of heartbreak. Something's unstable in this connection, okay? There's something that's not stable. It's instability. And so it's like once you move away from this instability, then you start getting a wish fulfillment in, right? So with this here, yeah, it could be moving. This could be a landlord. This could be anybody here, okay? But what happens is that as soon as there's a withdrawal from the heartbreak and stress that this person is bringing into your life, this situation, this partnership, then all of a sudden, wish fulfillments start coming in. Okay, and I've learned this the hard way when Spirit will warn me about a certain person. Oh, get rid of them because they blocking your blessings. And oh, but no, I don't want to. And then as soon as I go ahead and set the record straight, then blessings start pouring. So there's something here about a certain alliance and partnership here that you have to refrain from, pull away from, take your energy away from. Yes, a dial tone, baby. I agree. Okay, you need to refrain from, and then at that point, right, things are going to come together and start being blessed. But it's more like a test of your resolve, your deservingness, right? Are you going to settle for the lesser? Are you going to settle for the heartbreak, right? Or are you going to say no to the heartbreak and therefore say yes to the wish fulfillment? You can't say yes to both. right? You have to say yes to one or the other. Hey, Tony, hey. So with that here, that's going to be a critical element with all of this. So right now is a time in your life where you are on track. Your life is about to be coming into balance here, but it looks like someone may be getting left behind. Okay, it could be short term or long term, right? But somebody's getting left behind for this balance to come in. And as they get left behind here, some new blessings are coming through. Yeah, again, victory. So pile two, you definitely here are on the right track here. So if there's anything that you left behind lately, any person, right, or any person you thinking of leaving behind, just know you are on the right track, because as soon as you do that, things are coming into balance. You're going to feel a lot more victorious. Your life's going to feel a lot more stable. You're going to feel like wishes are manifesting and coming true. And it's a completely different energy, a completely different air. And you're going to be feeling like you're winning, right? Instead of feeling stressed all the time. Because that's what we saw, a sense of stress, heartbreak, frustration. Nobody has time for that, right? And so you're going to be finding your peace again. You're going to be able to just lounge and lay down and relax, right? Based off of all of this good changes and this leaving whoever behind, right? So I do see people asking about getting back together in the comments. I'm like, this is really a collective pick a card. So you want to know some personals, baby, you're going to have to wait till I'm giving free personal reads. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get on to pile 3. You are not your emotions. We're going to find out here at pile 3. Are you on the right path? Let's find out all the details here. Looks like it could have to do with some emotions, but we're going to find out the truth. We're going to find out the facts. Spirit, give us insight here for pile 3. Is pile 3 on the right path? Hey, boo. Is pile 3 on the right path? Ooh, there's something you need to take charge of, pile 3. You're supposed to be taking charge. Okay, we're going to find out more. We're going to find out more. Yeah, there's something that you're going to take charge of. This is about to come to light here. You're going to know that you need to take charge. I just seen a vision of somebody like running. I don't even know what that's called. When somebody is guiding the horse and carriage, being up front. Okay, tell us more here. Tell us more. See, there's something here where you need to take charge of a situation that's trying to force you to be patient or force you to wait, or there's some sort of mental game in your mind where you feel like you need to be patient or you feel like you need to wait. But this is a situation where patience and waiting is not the answer, okay? Taking charge and taking action is the answer. What is this all about? What is it that they're being overly patient about here in pile 3? What's going on? What are they being overly patient about? We got here, open your third eye. It's something that you're not seeing. You're being patient, but you think you need to be patient, but you don't. And if you open your third eye, you would know, then you don't need to be patient. Hey, boo. Yeah, they're saying that right now, new beginnings happen accelerated in your life. Okay, so if you going towards new beginnings and it's moving slow, or something's not going, it's too difficult, it's causing a lot of waiting, that means you're going in the wrong direction. Right now, you on the right path means there's fast things happening. There's new beginnings happening for you quickly, right? So it's all about the quickness here, pile 3, but things happen quick when what? When you take charge. If you don't take charge of it, then it's not going to be happening quickly. It's like there's something about you pushing it through. You're pushing things forward here. Okay, for some of you here, it seems like this could have to do with either 1, love connection, or 2, okay, this could also be something that you love, something that fulfills your heart, right? They're saying here that there's been a lot of negative thoughts when it comes to new beginnings. It's going to be up to you to create these new beginnings. It's up to you to not sit around and wait. It's like waiting. I keep hearing waiting is the enemy. Waiting is the problem, okay? Waiting is going to lead you to more suffering, okay? Waiting is leading you to a place of lack. It's about taking charge. It's not about waiting at all. Hey, Boo. Hey, Lenore. Yeah, waiting. No, see, because what we're being told is that when you keep waiting, things are off balance. This is not what you were made to do, okay? You are the head and not the tail, baby. Above and not below, okay? You don't have to wait on anything. It's up to you to take charge and create balance in your life, right? And not even be in that energy here of, again, see, for some of you, I'm telling you, this is something that you love or some sort of romantic partner here. It's like you don't have to wait on nobody. You got to push things through. If it's something that you desire that fulfills your heart, you don't have to wait to fulfill this, right? You can bring things to balance and push this through. This is a time when you're supposed to be getting your desires, right? But you have to push things through by being the one to take charge. Again, a cornucopia. So the blessings are there. Look, Queen of Coins, okay? Everything here is showing there's some good things that's supposed to be coming in towards you when it comes to either something that you love or someone that you love, but you have to take charge, right? And I know sometimes taking charge can be intimidating because maybe it's a lot of work, right? Maybe it's a lot of extra conversations, maybe it's extra arguments, okay? Maybe it's this, that. But ultimately, right, what's really going on here is that you just gotta move forward. You just gotta say, you know what, I got this. Okay, I can make this happen. You said you was thinking you were supposed to wait. Yeah, sometimes we think we're supposed to wait, and that's what's taking so long in the first place. Sometimes, if you ever look back and notice there's things that you waited on, and you waited and you waited and you waited, and it never came, right? And you're not supposed to wait. You're supposed to take action. You're supposed to be like, you know what? In what ways can I make this better for myself? In what ways can I help this situation? In what ways can I stabilize this situation? In what ways can I create my own happiness? That's going to be important for you here, pile 3, because there are certain energies around you that would take away that happiness. And you're meant to have great love and great happiness and a fulfillment in your heart space, right? But you can only have that when you grab it. When you say, you know what? I deserve this great happiness. I deserve this great love. I deserve this great fulfillment. So I'm going to take action towards it. You won't know how many times, because I've done tens of thousands of personal readings around the world. I've been doing this for years, right? Where I've talked to people and they just want love. They just want a connection. They just want a relationship, but they won't be vulnerable, okay? They won't speak their truths. They won't go out and meet anybody, okay? They won't set boundaries, right? They won't speak up and have conversations. They won't sacrifice and give. If you won't take charge and do these certain types of things, then you never gonna have what fulfills your heart. Fulfilling your heart requires taking charge, period. Okay, it requires you taking the authority to say, I deserve this. This is what's going to fulfill me. I need to work on this because this is what's going to help me, right? I'm going to make sure I get this in my life. And sometimes it sucks because maybe we want to try to fulfill it with a specific person, place, or thing, and they don't want to be involved. And that's okay, because it's still up to you to fulfill it from any angle, any direction, because there's always new options. There's always new opportunities. Hey, okay, there's always new. Bye, Lenore. There's always new. So put yourself out there, take charge, right? And get whatever the hell you deserve, pile 3. That's what it's about for you. And it looks like mostly it's connection or something that fulfills your heart. You deserve it, so put in the work to make it happen. Don't let somebody else run your life and your happiness, because they're not running nothing except for themselves. People only have the power that you give them. The outside world only has the power that you give it. And you have the power within you that you were born with. And so that's the power that you got to be focused on using and having to push you forward to everything that you desire in your life. All right, boo. I'm about to log off. I'm probably going to do some, other stuff, some more videos. But that's it for this one. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Mwah. Bye.